Welcome back, viewers and subscribers. It's your girl, Star Flames, and we are back with another video. So, if you're new, be sure to subscribe to my channel, turn on your notification bell, and join the family. While you're at it, give this video a big thumbs up and help your girl out. Now, guys, in this video, we're going to talk about a report that I came across. This report is from the Mirror. They are reacting to a report from the Daily Mail that is saying that Jay-Z is willing and ready to throw Diddy under the bus to save himself. Now, I've been through the report and honestly, it's not making any sense. I don't know what's going on over at the Daily Mail, but they've been putting out a lot of these reports about celebrities, and they'll put out a report today, tomorrow, it's a different thing. If like celebrities are calling them out consistently, it seems as though a new day has dawn. Now, specifically, they're talking about in the lawsuit wherein the VMA bandits accused Jay-Z and Diddy of doing unpleasantries to her. Now, we know that in cases such as these, it wouldn't make sense for Jay-Z to throw Diddy under the bus to save himself, because in this case, if Diddy did it, I should say Jay-Z did it, and already Jay-Z has a good attorney, and anyone with, anyone who has that analytical skills, they can see that the location, timeline, and all of that is just seriously not adding up. And this is not about defending Jay-Z, because we know that Jay-Z is no innocent Abby. But at the same time, we have to call a spade and a shovel a shovel. The moment that she's saying, the parties happen, Jay-Z, well, actually, Diddy was at two different nightclubs if it took place in 2000. If it was 2003, Diddy had his after party like days later, and he had it in the Hamptons. But we also know that with Diddy could be having party upstairs, freak off downstairs, or party on the old house on the left, freak off on the house on the right. But what makes it not looking good is because none of her allegations is tying anything together. It's like so scrambled, and no matter how you try, you can't fit the puzzles together because they truly don't belong. So as such, there's absolutely nothing for Jay-Z to throw Diddy under the bus about. I think, something is going on with the Daily Mail. I think that they might be just taking stories from anyone because they're saying, it's a close source. Sloan Billy told us one thing when it comes to Jay-Z and Diddy. Jay-Z is not going to say anything on Diddy. Diddy is not going to say anything on Jay-Z. Sloan Bell told us that Jay-Z will be outed for behavior. His takedown is going to be even more strategic than that of Sean Diddy Combs. And she also told us that the people who promised Jay-Z to be in his corner, when he's ready, they're not going to be in his corner. And off the bat, we can think of the NFL already. The NFL is telling us that they're in his corner. No. If the lawsuit was plausible, the NFL would not be in Jay-Z's corner. They have their legal team that they're going to consult without even saying anything to Jay-Z, like, take a look at this lawsuit. And once their legal team says to them, we've checked, they're also going to do their investigation. And this is something that many people may not be cognizant of whenever there's a partnership going on. If your business partner gets accused of something, the company that you're partnering with, they don't automatically call you to say, hey, we're going to cut ties with you. It has to be plausible. For example, like Jonathan Majors and Grace Jabari's case, it was somewhat plausible, and so many companies cut ties with Jonathan Majors. In this case, the NFL is still there for no until the other stuff about Jay-Z comes out. So the NFL is not staying in his corner because, it's Jay-Z. It's just that they have gotten their own legal team and investigators to look over the documents, and they did their own legwork to verify it's not making any sense. Now, the next thing, we're going to get into this report, but the next thing with the internet is that because Jay-Z is connected to Diddy, he's automatically guilty on this case, and Diddy is guilty on every case, and that is not making any sense. It's really not making any sense. So I think that we need to do better vetting, and we need to do more clarity thinking into these allegations and realize that they're not making any sense. And you cannot just make up information or stories to make it stick. Remember, Alex Spiral he had to file a letter to the court saying to the court, tell tonybuzbee, do not destroy the evidence, because remember, tonybuzbee filed the lawsuit saying that he has evidence proving his victim's statement. And tonybuzbee cannot submit the evidence, not even until now. And Alex Spire is like, don't destroy the evidence. We need that evidence that you have. And it shouldn't be the case where Alex Spire is working this hard to get the evidence. It should not be taking that long. It should not be taking that much effort. It should be a pretty much open and shut case. Now, let's get into this report where they're saying a source told the Daily Mail Jay-Z would absolutely throw Diddy under the bus if that is what it took to clear his name and walk away from this. He has zero loyalty to Diddy. We know he has zero loyalty to Diddy. He already told us that they weren't friends. They were just associates, business associates. Now they're saying the moment Diddy was arrested, Jay-Z scrubbed him from his existence. He's going after lawyer tonybuzbee, who represented Jane Doe, for himself and not for anyone else. The source added, the only thing that he cares about is him never stepping foot inside a jail cell and his family being safe. Jay-Z is extremely powerful and will deploy any tactic necessary. The Mirror has approached spokesperson of both Carter and Combs for comment. I'm going to tell you where this report is coming from. This report is a response to my channel, the video that I did last night, wherein I said Jay-Z's attorney clears Diddy on the case because he knows that if he clears Diddy, Jay-Z is automatically cleared. And I said it's legal 101. With him arguing, saying that, the accused cannot place Diddy at the alleged location. The alleged location cannot be found because Diddy was at two separate nightclubs for the night of 2000. So when I did that video last night, this is what they are reacting to. So it seems as though Jay-Z is saying, well, that's not entirely true, but it is true. His attorney is clearing Diddy's name. And if you look at the court documents, you literally see that Alex Spiral is clearing Diddy because the mere fact that he said, Sean Diddy Combs was at, at this point, I forgot the two club names, but Alex Spiral said Diddy was not at a party house. Diddy was at two, club. He was at this club and he was at that club, and the cameras in the club, they're there. Plus he has alibi. So location, timeline, and all of that is not placing Diddy or Jay-Z within a vicinity that the VMA bandit has described. So that's what I said last night. I said that last night because I read it in the court documents and I read it in an article, and I shared it. I believe I shared a snippet of that article with you guys. So I think that this report is from Jay-Z's team, which means that, as that creator had told us, the video was posted on Instagram. I forgot the creator's name. Yeah. Tough day. Now, the Shade Room had posted a creator on Instagram who's telling us that Jay-Z is coming after YouTubers. And I believe that Jay-Z saw that video that I did last night, or at least his people saw that video that I did last night. And they want us to know that, listen, Jay-Z's willing to throw Diddy onto the bus to clear his name, but that's not making any sense. It's not, because in this case, there's no throwing Diddy onto the bus, because they don't even have to speak for themselves at this point, because they have evidence that, they were not in a vicinity that the young lady is accusing them of being. They have strong alibi. So I don't know what they're talking about in this case, unless it's in general speaking, saying that if anything else should come up that includes Diddy and his name, he's willing to do that. And as I've said to you guys, he's not going to do that. Diddy's not going to do that. Sloan Bella told us that Jay-Z will be getting outed, and she made it clear it's not by who you think. It's not by Diddy. Nothing will be coming from Diddy about Jay-Z, and I honestly believe her. No, the report further states that after being, yes, we read, after being accused of outward allegation, Carter rejected the civil case against him. In fewer statements, he commented that the allegations made against him stood to disrupt the family life he shares with charge-topping wife Beyonce and their children Blue Ivy, Rumi, and Sir. Carter has not been criminally charged with any crime, and his accuser is making their accusation via a civil court. Blasting his accuser and lawyer, Tony Busby, he said in a statement, "My only heartbreak is for my family," and all up. So they go back into quoting that, how many lawsuits Sean Diddy Combs has been hit with. No, this is basically it, because the rest of the article is basically paraphrasing everything else that we already know. But hey, we have a fan, and it's Jay-Z. They're paying attention. Okay. Okay, Rock Nation. I see you guys. I see you guys. I see you guys. But the person that responded saying this, it's really not making any sense though. What Alex Spiro said in that lawsuit is making more sense. And what I said in response to what Alex Spiro has shared, with him arguing that Diddy was at two separate clubs for the night and not a party house, it definitely is saying he's clearing Diddy, because if Diddy's cleared, JC is also automatically cleared. Common sense, short and easy, very simple, nothing complicated about it. But that's all I have to say about that for this video. Let me know your thoughts while you're at it. Thumbs up, stay safe, and see you guys later. Peace.